Hey guys, welcome to Daily Commitment. We do just a little bit of exercise every day. We got something crazy planned for you today. So today is Primal Movement Day. So we've done a couple different things on Primal Movement Day. We've done the dead bug, we've done the just regular crawl, we've done some juggling, standing on one foot. We've done some different things. So today I want to do some more crawling. I feel like that's kind of your best basic exercise, and it's the one that introduced me to the primal movement concept. But the thing is, crawling around just in circles was kind of boring. So what I did is I'm out here in my garden. I've got some beautiful jalapenos, we got some banana peppers, we've got some tomatoes that all need to be harvested. So I figured I would crawl around the garden like a crazy person with this colander here, and I'm just gonna harvest. And what's great about this is I'll get to crawl and I'll get to reach, be on three, two legs and an arm and stuff like that. And so yeah, I figured let's kill two birds with one stone. Let's have some fun. Let's do some primal movement, but also let's do some harvesting. So guys, here we go. Here's the colander. We just got some kale right here. These need to be weeded anyway. We can actually weed while we're here doing this, and we're getting some primal movement in. A lot of times when you harvest in your garden, you tend to be stooping and bending over, and we don't want that anyway, so squatting or crawling is a lot better. So anyway, these are just weeds here that need to be pulled anyway, so we'll pull them more down here. You can see some beautiful kale here. This kale has just been amazing. I've been taking it, and I think I've done a couple on my garden channel. You see a couple of the videos there. Check out the garden channel, very cool, Josh and Dan's Garden, very cool channel. This kale is amazing. You just take a couple leaves, I put it on top of my pizza, they toast, it's just amazing, really great stuff. Here we got some celery, but here's our jalapeno peppers. So we'll start by crawling over here, and we'll get us some jalapenos, and here we get to go on just knees there. Let's see, there's some more jalapenos in here. Oh yeah, these plants, these jalapenos, man, they took forever to get started, but once they get started, man, they have just totally filled us with peppers. We've got peppers coming out our ears over here. And these are interesting. These look more like serranos. So I don't know if we had some serranos too. You notice here I can't quite, there it is. I was able to get it with one hand. Sometimes it's hard to trim it with just one hand, but here we go. See how they're longer and thinner? So it's a serrano. I think it's a jalapeno. Jalapeno's a little fatter. But our pepper harvest has just been bonkers this year. Just bonkers. Amazing pepper harvest. So we're going to get all the ones that have any kind of size here. And again, we're going to have to do some more crawling. Let's crawl over here. We're going to use two hands. Here we get to practice kneeling, right? And there's actually kind of a path here. There's a path here in between where I can get in here. And we'll just keep on harvesting, man. Harvest and kneel, right? Now here's a jalapeno. You see how much fatter this is than the serranos there. And there's still flowers on this plant, so we should be getting some more. Oh wait, we can't stand up. We can't stand up. I almost stood up. Gotta crawl, baby. Gotta crawl. And I need to put some more cardboard down over here. Now over here we have these tomatoes, and they're just going up like gangbusters. Dan did this neat thing where he put this little wire mesh, and it's held them all up, and they've really grown up in a big stand over here. So we're gonna get some tomatoes here. And again, we're crawling the whole time. We're getting used to this. We're holding our head up like this, using these elevator muscles here. Really important to keep exercising those guys. Now the other thing here, we got right here's our banana peppers. And these guys have done really well too once they got going. Took them a little while to get going, but we got a bumper crop of these little peppers. And you can see here I get in a nice little squatting position. Great exercise here. Great stretch. We did those 85 squats the other day and I still got some soreness here. So this feels really good to get this exercise, to get this stretch in here. A couple of those guys could be a little bigger. Let's go. Crawl a little more over here. Let's get this guy. We'll leave a couple of those guys to get a little bigger. Another thing you can do, instead of doing your crawling, you can do this kind of squat walk right here. This is really good, and I can still feel a lot of these muscles being stretched from when I was doing those 85 squats. So it's good to get all the way down. You feel that stretch all the way through. It feels real good. So we got ourselves a good little harvest so far right here. I'll show you guys. You got banana peppers, serranos, jalapenos, and some nice cherry tomatoes. Now let's see, we actually have some amazing celery over here and some kale. I think I might as well harvest some of this kale right now. And a lot of times, there's two ways I like to harvest the kale. One is I'll just pull the whole plant, bam, and then eat it. But then that doesn't leave it a chance to grow back. What I also like to do is come and take all the bottom leaves. And that takes more time, right? But you get more growth out of it. So that's pretty amazing to do either one. And since we're sitting here doing primal movement, we want to be on this crawling position here. I think we'll go ahead and take a little time and we'll get some of these lower leaves. These kale go all the way from over here all the way across this way. I don't know if I got a good shot there. I probably should have looked at that shot a little better, but let's adjust this a little bit so you guys can see what we're doing. And again, we're in this crawling position here where our head's being held up like this. We're exercising the right muscles there. And all this is happening naturally without us having to do anything or think about it or anything like that. So it's really nice. And here we're getting a good primal position here. This is similar to the child's pose, which you see us do sometimes right here. That's really good. Let's go ahead and just get all these lower leaves here. We'll get ourselves a nice little kale bunch. What's great about this, I was eating some of the tomatoes that had already fallen, that were already starting to go bad because they'd fallen on the ground. I just ate those right now. And man, if you want something that feels good on a scratchy throat or just feels like you're just getting vitamins right to the head, it's amazing. Eat you some fresh tomatoes from the vine, guys. Even this kale, like, the freshness of it. Really just, you can feel the vitamins, man. You can feel the vitamins coming. So, again, what's great about this position, let's put this up so we can see this position a little better here. What's great about this position as we sit here like this is you have to hold your head up, right? You're looking like a little dinosaur. You're exercising all these muscles back here, and I've been working on my posture. I've been working on getting this posture where I keep my head up, right? Not this kind of, right, but this. And I've noticed I get sore. These guys got to be exercised. You can do this guy to push back for practice. There's a couple things you can do. But it's great to be crawling, and when you're crawling, you're automatically, without even thinking about it, you're automatically, if you want to look up, here, I'm just going to come down so you can see. If you want to look up, you're automatically engaging those muscles. It's an automatic engagement. So you don't have to do anything. You just enjoy. Anyway, let's toss us a few more of these guys in here. Let's get us some more kale. This is going to be for our lunch anyway. We're going to munch this down. I might saute it. I might not. I might just eat it raw with some tomatoes and stuff. But we're going to take a bunch of these lower leaves. And even this guy, this is a good example. Here, look at this leaf right here. This guy is almost gone, but he's still good to eat. He's just not doing the plant much good. Anyway, this is probably too much gardening information for you workout guys, but they all go together. So don't sleep on the Don't sleep on the nutrition, guys. Anyway, I want to do a little more active crawling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this camera. You see we're starting to get a nice basket here. We're going to come up, so that gives us a little squat. I kind of want to just get some more active crawling in here. That was good for like a positional crawling right there. There's so many amazing things in this garden, man. There's beets, there's turnips, there's bok choy. The bok choy is awesome. But I kind of want to do a little more motion rather than that static crawling that I was just doing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and close this gate. We're going to put our yummy things down there. I want to get some more crawling and be coordinating that back and forth motion. Oops. That back and forth motion to show you guys what we're doing with that crawling. I want a little more dynamic rather than static. So let's clear this out of the way. There we go, there we go. Okay. So now we can actually see a little more of the dynamic crawling. It's really nice if you have a spot on your lawn that's extra grassy, because then it's softer on you, right? It's really nice. But I want to get, let's see how long the video is so far. We're 11 minutes in. Last time we did about 15 minutes of crawling, and it was all straight crawling, and I felt great afterward. It loosened all these muscles up here, loosened these muscles up here, made my neck feel great, made it a lot easier to get. Again, we're talking about this good posture. So when we come up, we don't want to be like this, we want to be like this. And that's these muscles right back here. We don't want our shoulders forward, we want our shoulders back. And all this goes together with this area, kind of pulls up like this. So there we go, right? There we go. And crawling helps with that. You see how I'm naturally holding my head in that position. So anyway, I want to do some more of the active crawling, so you guys just get to watch me go back and forth here for a little bit. Go all the way back here. A little backwards crawl here. And you might ask yourself, how can this fix a lot of the problems in my life by crawling around like a toddler? I don't know, man, but it feels great. Every time I do it, it seems like it feels great. You know, here, let's put this here so you can see a little more. I'm going to go a little further this way. I'm telling you guys, we don't need that in the way. I'm telling you guys, it feels great. As you go and you coordinate these muscles, and when you turn, like right now I'm turning around, it feels great to just be on the ground and connect. You feel like, I'm a monster, I'm a dinosaur. It's really, I'm telling you guys, I'm really digging the crawling, man. I'm digging the crawling. Here, let's go this way. And you can kind of speed crawl and speed it up. Right, so I sped that little circle up a little bit. You can slow it down. You can stretch it out like this. This is a great stretch. Let's get a little closer to the camera. Stretch it out like this. Right, this is a great one right here. Just great. Stretch it up, down. Stretch it up, pulling all those muscles back. You can do this. You can go from child's pose here, right, to serpent's pose here, but it's like you're unlocking your body, I'm telling you. I'll tell you what I'd like. I'd like for this soreness that I have right here that I got, I think it's almost 3 months ago that I first injured myself there. I'd like that to totally go away, and it's not totally gone away yet, but this helps work it. I'm working that spot. I'm working that spot. I'm not putting a ton of strain. I'm not locking every other muscle. It's one thing. That's the opposite of primal movement. I'm trying to do the opposite of that. We're connecting all the muscles. Everybody works together to crawl around. Just crawl around a little more. I can really tell way back over here there's a dry spot. There's a dry spot where there's not as much grass. I can really tell. I'm like, whew, it's a dry spot. Let's see how long we're at now. We're at 14:30. That's pretty close to 15. I wanted 15, so that's pretty close to 15. So guys, I'm telling you, try different things. Try some primal movement stuff. Just do your push-ups every day if that's all you like. Do your stretches, do whatever. But the important thing is doing that little bit of exercise every day. Also getting hit by mosquitoes, apparently that helps. But anyway, that little bit of exercise every day, just keep at that. Build the habit of exercise first, and then increase the intensity, increase the length of time. We're really excited here that we're doing 2 daily commitments a day. We've got our morning walks, which are in our shorts. We're doing 2 to 4 miles a day there. And then we're doing our daily commitment, which is 10 or 15 minutes of more stronger resistance exercises. So that's way more than I was doing before. We're talking like an hour 15 a day of exercises, sometimes more. And it feels great, and I feel like I can keep adding to that and can keep adding slowly. And I'm only 3 years in, and I made sure I didn't start too fast. You don't need to start fast. It's like a yo-yo diet. You don't want to crash diet. You don't want to crash exercise. Just give yourself the time. Enjoy doing that little bit of every day. Get that little bit of dopamine every day. We'll see you guys next time. Come back, see us again right here. Daily Commitment, guys.